Johannes.
And this is Cinema.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
And welcome to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection of 600 plus games and decide whether to keep or cull them.
Yes, and the games we cull, they are given away to viewers. You can go into the form down here if there are any games from this episode you want, and you will know if you win in 2 weeks' time.
Yes.
So let's go quickly through the winners from the last, 2 weeks ago. The winners are Douglas, Mario, and Carson from Patreon, and Daniel is also a winner.
Congratulations.
So congratulations. So if you are a Patreon, you are able to pick one game that you can win. And other people will win as well, and it will be different from week to week. How many Patrons there are, depending on what games they are interested in, basically.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
let's go into the stats. I'm going to move my iPad down here so that doesn't see my stats. So this week we played 17 games, and it's actually the lowest number so far, so it's going down. But it's still over the 14-15 threshold that we need to get to.
Yes.
A mix of big and small games. But how many hours do you think we played this week?
I think I heard a number.
I might have spoiled this.
Might have spoiled this.
If you remember
we played
it.
something after that as well, but I don't know how many games I played. So 15 hours?
We played 14 hours, which is by far the lowest so far.
Yes.
It's been 18 to 22 so far, so it's a bit lower than that. We will see if it'll be better next week, but we're still having fun playing
Yeah,
games.
we're still having fun.
So the biggest question is, of course, how much did Sunniva win?
I thought I was kind of on a bad roll last week, and I still think my win percentage is kind of the same, maybe a bit lower. So
That's not a guess. You're just saying a bit lower than what?
I think we're kind of even.
Kind of even. We
Yeah.
are exactly even.
We are.
We won 7 games each,
Cool.
and then other people won the other games. So
Nice.
7 times winners. Winner.
You're getting better.
Hands on fire. Okay, let's get to the games. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You are starting with the first game.
First game of today is Blackout Hong Kong.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom!
This was a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
We played it once before and we liked it okay. I didn't remember much playing it now, but now when we played it again, I was just oh, this is a cool game.
Very good
And
game.
I was ready to maybe get to cull this before I got into it. I was just didn't have my hopes up. But this was really fun, trying to score what you need to score, trying to get the right resources at the right time, and also kind of build up your engine, getting better cards in your hand.
Yeah, and also very funny to play this with a friend of ours who ran to get it at Spiel in 2018 when it came out, and he hadn't played it yet. And Alexander
That is
Pfister
too
is
funny.
his favorite designer, so it's pretty weird that he hadn't played it, but now he played it and he enjoyed it. It was a bit long with 4 players, but still a
Yes.
very good game. Next up then, we played a game you probably might not have heard of called Electropolis. You ready?
Yes. Yep.
1, 2, 3, boom. Yes, this is just a delightful little game. I think it's from Taiwan. Great game. It's basically a kind of drafting, different, a mix of drafting in a cool way, and Quadropolis and Power Grid.
Yes.
And if you don't like Power Grid, doesn't mean you don't like this, because they just have the kind of the same theme, that you're building power plants and having to get the energy, the resources to power them up at the end of the game. A great game with some pushing of your luck, seeing how many pieces you want, because you can draft many tiles in a round, but the more tiles you draft, the later you go. So other people have first pick, you have last pick, but you get more tiles. It's a great game, very short, and probably most of you haven't heard about it, but I think you should. I'm very happy I picked this up.
This is just a delightful blend of really solid mechanisms. I think it feels like a city builder, but you're not really building a city, just building buildings on a grid. But I think it's
But you do that in Quadropolis as well. Don't you
yes.
feel as a city builder?
Yeah, but you're not a city with only power plants.
And
was what I meant.
There are parks and
that's
roller
true.
coasters and stuff
Kinda
like that.
forgot.
But nobody lives there.
No,
It's
nobody
power plants
likes
and
that.
entertainment, basically.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
But this is Quadropolis plus. This is more complex. Do you think
Not
so?
that much.
More
It's
punishing.
it's a next step, I would
Yeah.
say. Yeah, not that complex. Okay.
Arboretum.
Yeah, you were where you're losing it, where you not remembering what game it was.
Oh yeah, I would just grab something and
Yes.
hope it was the right one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is a very good game. I played it once before with you, 2 players, and I liked it a lot. Now we got to play it 4 players, and this is a mean game. This can be a really yeah, take that game. No, not really, but
We'll take
punishing
that,
game
yeah.
because you're building like these. What do you call it?
I would
Orders.
guess arboretums.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I don't know, but I would just guess like the name is probably something. Like the name is.
Yeah.
It's not just letters.
Like random letters pushed together. Well, you're building them in an order that you will like score points, but you need.
You're like on fire with your descriptions
Thank
today.
you.
Like you will build them in order to get points.
But you need to have the base like. I need.
We're gonna
to
keep
stop.
the game. Okay,
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah, it's a good game.
we don't have to tell the rules of all the games.
No.
We haven't done that up till now, so there's no
No.
reason to start today. It's just gonna be
Yes.
like an hour-long video. That you have how to play, and then those are usually better at explaining games. Okay, should we go to the next game?
Yes.
Okay, next up we have Tale of Merchants. Do you want to explain the rules to this?
No.
No, Tale
It's
of Merchants
fine.
is a game. Are you
Yes.
ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom. Oh yeah, we're so aligned today so far in 4 games. This is a neat little deck building game. It's fun, but it's not something that I would ever choose to play again.
Oh yeah, I thought it was fun the times I played it. It was just like, would I pick this? Probably no, but it's still a nice game. Just all the other games, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yes. So next up we have Calico.
Okay,
Ready?
I have to actually read what I wrote there. Okay, you ready?
You're not sure?
1,
Okay. Yeah.
2, 3, boom.
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's a nice game, but it's like very puzzly because it's a very hard puzzle, and I usually like puzzles, and I like Calico as well. I think it's a little might be too random for me to really enjoy because I can really put my heart into this game, and sometimes I'm lucky and sometimes I'm not, and in most games I'm fine with that, and I'm actually fine with it here, but it's that makes me not enjoy it as much as I want to.
I'm really not sure about this. Like I don't think I will miss it, but it's one of those like the theme is nice and cozy, and it's so easy to teach. I could teach it in a minute basically, and it has a couple more rules than that. But it's a very easy game. Like I'm not gonna miss it. So if you want to call it, we can call it. Somebody else can play it.
Yeah, I was a little unsure about this too, because you want to do so much in this game, and you're trying to do it all at once, and then your plan just crumbles, and you're watching your board and just be sad because none of your plans are working.
Because I agree, I like it a lot, but it is a bit random. It
Yeah.
hasn't bothered me, but it is lucky.
Yeah, should we call it?
It's fine with me.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're adding up there. Next, we played a game we bought very cheaply just to play it. Some games, like when I get games for cheap, just I want to try them out. This is a game by Donald X. Roccarino, who gave us Dominion.
Yep.
And this is Temporum. You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, boom. Horrible game. Nothing more to say, really. Like, it was not exciting, not interesting. Very short. That's the only positive I have. Not really, I don't really need to sell out about this. Just boring.
Yeah, I thought like he had some cool ideas. You're drifting through time, and which timeline you're in makes you do some things. But it didn't really matter, and it felt like really uninteresting the whole time I played, sadly.
I agree, yes. So we are calling that easily.
Then we have Crown of Emara.
So 1, 2, 3, boom.
This
You had to wait
is-
for the boom. You
Oh,
just
oh,
1, 2,
yeah.
3, and I wasn't there.
I'm
like,
so
"Wow!"
excited. I can't wait for your boom.
You're so excited and you can't hide it.
No.
Okay. So Crown of Emara.
I like Crown of Emara
I
a
would
lot.
guess you like it, or else you
Yes.
would not choose keep. That's
I
kind of the
do.
point of the show.
Like, I spoiled my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not...
Oh, do you like the game? I don't know.
Well, the reason I like it is because it's very, very like classic Euro game. I feel like
Doing your stuff.
what's cool is how you plan your movement to do the things you do in the order you need to do them.
Yeah.
And also like it's resource management. Basically, I feel like.
This is when I was like, when I remember it being good, but I was getting ready to call it because I was like, I wasn't sure, and we started playing it. But then I got into it and I really enjoyed it, so we
It
are
was
keeping
fun.
it.
Yeah.
Crown of Emara. Next up, then we have Minute Realms. I had to find it on my list. Minute
Yes.
Realms. So 1, 2, 3, boom.
Oh, yeah.
I actually changed it right before.
Oh, you did.
This is a game I have been enjoying for a long
Yes.
time, and I still enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I have played it 20, 30 times, and I don't find myself picking it that often. It's a very good game. It's extremely short, like it says 50 to 30 minutes, but then you're super slow. We play it in like 10 minutes with 4
No
players.
problem.
Super great game, like a drafting game, an open drafting game. I enjoy it. I think that if you are into these kind of short games, and I really like this, I think you will like it, but it's okay for me to let it live, basically.
We picked it up like at a whim and Essen. So
No, we actually played it.
Oh yeah.
And then we didn't pick it up, and we picked it up later.
Oh yeah.
So
my memory is foggy.
Yeah.
But
I could have just gone with your story, but it was a lie, so I didn't want to get it out there.
Yeah.
Because everything here is fact-based.
Very. I think it's a great game, but I'm calling it as for the same reasons as you. I think I've played it enough to let it go now.
And it's not like that. And it's not like every game is like, oh no, I played it many times, I don't need it anymore. But there's some games where you play them enough and then you feel like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like other games I've played 20, 30, 40 times and it might still be in the collection. Like Lost Cities, for example.
Yeah, I agree. Then we have Energy Empire.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This was fun to play. This is a game that we played many times when we first got it, and then we kind of forgot about it. And when I made top list later, I was just like remembering back and haven't
Remember
really
the game, fame.
grasped how much I really did like it. So it was really fun to play it now and be reminded of how many cool things I like about the game.
Yeah.
So I want to keep it.
It's the first Look Lore game we played, and last year we had Dwellings of Early Whale and Whistle Mountain. That one is Scott Caputo. This is with Tom Jolly. Is that his name? Tom Jolly is his name, yes. And I think the new game Cryo is also by both of them, which I'm really excited to play. And this is a good one. I remember when I played it 8 times in a very short time, I kind of got done with it. And there is some luck in here. I know Luke is a fan of having a bit of luck, a bit more luck than I usually like, but in his designs it just works. I enjoyed it. A very quick game. We played it in like 1 hour and 25 minutes with 5 players. Not now, but we have done that before. An hour and 10 minutes now, I think, with 3.
It's very fast.
Very fast. Feels maybe a bit too fast, but a very great game. A lot of fun in that time.
Yes.
I like this game. Adding it to this pile of keeping games. Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's you.
Yes, because you weren't doing anything, so I was like, oh, it's my turn now. It is. It's Darkmas.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom. We are very much in
We
line
are agreeing today.
This I remember hearing about on Heavy Cardboard, saying it was like a great thinky filler. We got it, then a couple of years later played it, was a bit underwhelmed, and it actually ended up on the selling pile, and then nobody bought it, so I put it back on the shelf a couple of times. So it was like, oh, I want to give it one more try.
Yeah.
And now I played it, and I was underwhelmed. It's a fun little puzzle. I'm having an okay time playing it. It's not like it's boring, but it's not like it's amazing. It's just it's a middle of the road game, like a bit better than average, but nothing that I will be like, oh, have to play this again.
Oh yeah, I completely agree with those statements.
Oh yeah, nothing to add.
No, nothing to add.
Then we have
Merchant of Mesiris.
This is the third in the trilogy that we threw away the other games. No, we called the other games. The game we called Keep, and we called Neolithic.
Keep culling.
We keep in culling, Keep. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is the most fun of those 3, no doubt about it. And I was really unsure if I wanted to keep or cull it.
You should just,
I changed it right before because we have so many games. But this one,
Do we have many games? Like 600.
But this has a lot of variability, I feel like, with the actions changing, but also the final scoring changing. So I can see myself having fun with this more. So I'm ready to keep it if you want to keep it.
I think, like, we played it 3 players now. I think it's best at 2 players.
Yeah.
And it basically feels like Jaipur Advanced. Like, it has this kind of feeling as Jaipur, getting the right cars and then selling them for coins and doing it in the right order, getting special abilities. I think it's a very clever design, and I really enjoy it, and I would like to keep it for now.
Yeah.
And we will see what happens in the future, but I would like to keep it for now.
Yes.
Then we have actually a game that we have owned before, and then we didn't keep it. And then the people at Stalling Games sent us this copy. So this is like a mini Kickstarter preview inside of this video. It's on Kickstarter now. So we got some of the Kickstarter stuff to play, some of the new expansion stuff. We weren't huge fans when we played it the first time, but I wanted to play it again and see maybe how it changed, see how and see why I didn't like it, because I had a very bad, you didn't, but I have a very bad first impression when I played this, because I played it wrong, and I got I actually made a video of a first impression, and people were like, you played it wrong. I took it down. Like, it's the only video I've ever taken down because it was completely garbage. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see how we feel after playing it again.
Okay, yeah.
Are you ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, boom.
I felt okay the first time I played it. I still feel okay now. I had fun playing it, and I think like the artwork and the production is just gorgeous.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Out of the park. It's amazing. But we have so many other games, so I can't see myself playing Everdell a lot because...
How many games do you play a lot? Like, none.
Yes. So when I want to play something, it's very, very, very unlikely I will pick Everdell, but I still see the appeal, and I think if we have gotten this like early in our gaming days, I would be all over this. Yeah. I would love it to bits.
There's a couple of reasons I want to keep it.
Yep.
Like the expansion stuff we got now, I felt really made a lot of things I didn't like about the game better. It took away some of the randomness, some of the luck of getting because you want to have critters and constructions that are connecting, and now there are a lot of different mechanisms in one of the new expansions, New Leaf I think it's called, which changes up that and makes that less random in a way, which I really enjoy.
I agree.
And I think I would really like to play some of the expansions.
Yeah.
Like I would really enjoy trying out and see how, because the game is a bit light, and it seems like the expansions, from what I've seen, I haven't gone deep into it, but what I've seen from pictures, some of the older expansions as well adds more mechanisms and not more cards. So you don't bloat the deck of cards, but you add more stuff that can happen and more engine building opportunities and more different things.
I think that is great, because if you add a lot of cards, it's very hard to get those combos, and you sit there waiting for good things to happen.
Yeah, like
and
for example,
it's more luck involved in the game, basically.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I would like to keep it because we do try to introduce people to games. I think this is a great next step game.
I agree.
Both because of the gameplay is fun, but also because it looks so good. It's cute. The theme is nice. People will be like, "Oh, cool! I have this snail and I have this bat that looks amazing," and all of that makes it a great package. And this is not like paid for a Kickstarter preview. I had no idea what I would feel before I played this. No. And this is because I would like to have this in a collection. And if we are able to get some of the expansions, I would love to play them.
Yeah, I would like to try them. So we can keep it?
Keep it for now and see if we can have some expansions. And maybe then if we don't like it more, it's fine.
Perfect.
But I think I want to keep it for now.
Yes.
Okay.
Next up we have No Thanks.
Okay, I'm just waiting for a catchphrase. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No thanks.
Yes, I was waiting for it.
Pure bidding game. It's not my cup of tea. Not at all. And if I want to play a bidding game, give me Medici, for example.
It's so different. Like it has that, like when we took it out yesterday when we played it, I was like, okay, just play it and call it. And I played it like, oh, there's so many nice things in this game, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. It has that very nice, like it's just like it has actual meaningful decisions that I haven't really seen before. And math and just positive things, math and fun bidding. But I think it's a very good game. And this one I'm very on the edge because it's like on one side, like I want to keep it. So if I go for culling, it is because it's so easy to get if I want to get it again. Yeah. But then again, it's so small. It won't take any space. We won't like feel it's here, and I think it's a very fun game.
Yeah,
it's one of those that even you will join playing late at night, sometime on a gaming con or something. I don't think you will.
But I don't get anything out of it. So,
no,
but that is me. That is not the game. I don't like it.
Is it okay if you keep it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can decide.
You were not really.
But it's not. I can't like grab it and I can take it and put it like secret into the packages that we're giving to people.
Next up, we have a cat lady. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom! Yes. Because this was just in the collection because of you.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it because I thought it was really fun the first time I played it. I still think it's a fun game.
It's a fun game.
But nothing more, and I'm ready to call it now.
Great.
Yes.
You evolved.
Shall I
from not,
explain the game
not
for
being
you,
a cat
please?
lady. No, I feel like the video flowing a lot better now after you stopped explaining all the games. What you were doing in them. Okay, so cat lady is going on the Cull pile.
Yes.
Only a few days left now because this was a short week.
Tiny game.
This was a
Quicks.
quick week. I just said that. Oh,
yeah.
bad. Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yes, this is a perfect cabin game.
I don't know if we have that in other countries,
I don't
but
know.
like
We have it in
we
Norway.
call that. That's something we call it. Oh, this is a cabin game.
A game that
Pure
you're
cabin
playing
game.
with your family because you're
And where do you play it?
in the cabin.
Yes,
because
just if
you're
people didn't
usually
understand it.
in a little dim light, so you can't have a lot of things going on. Mostly not the biggest table either, and people who don't like playing board games other than Yahtzee. This is a Yahtzee.
It is basically, I think it's better than Yahtzee.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because Yahtzee is a horrible game, and I think this is pretty fun.
This is fun,
But I don't need to own it.
We don't need to own it. Agreed.
I like that you're just repeating the things I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be funny if you kept doing it, but no, okay.
Yes, we already done that joke.
That
I
is
think
true,
3
but you know,
videos
like,
ago.
like we don't have
New
that many.
people!
We don't have that
Hello.
many jokes, so we need to like rehash them. Like I have like a list of jokes down here, so I just remember to sometimes just look at the list and just do a joke. Okay, the next to last game is Trails of Tucana. We still have many of these like keep or Cull videos, though many of those as well. But roll and write games, even though we're not huge fans. Okay, so you're ready.
These are games that we are so small, so we don't notice they're there. We just put them in the shelf and forget they exist.
And that's why we're doing Keep or Cull.
Yes.
So you're ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
But this is a good roll and write.
It's
really good.
Might be the best.
Yes, I think so too. Spoiling our future top 10 roll and write, but this is for sure a very solid one,
Yes.
and I have fun every time I play it, and I always sit there and go like, oh, I need these two terrains to pop out, or else my whole plan crumbles. And it's tension, and I feel like the decisions are meaningful, and I also like that you can play like a short or long game.
Yeah, absolutely. Great game, Trails of Tucana. And the last game is on your side. Yes, double up, double.
Boom, it's
double
2 games.
railroad all the way. Okay, you ready?
Are we voting for this and then for this, or at the...
No, just at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
You want to call them?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm speaking.
Tell
now.
me
Like,
why
was that a song or just?
Yeah.
Which song?
ain't nothing but a
I thought it was.
heartbreak.
Yeah. Tell me why we're calling Railroad Inc. now. Okay, Railroad Inc. is fine. When we played it yesterday, I was asking myself one question, and that was, why am I playing this with other players? And I don't usually mind.
Is there an app for this?
I know there isn't, I think.
Oh.
There might be, I don't know, because they have started doing app for their games. You can check out later. But the thing is that I don't mind multiplayer solitaire. Like Treasure Arcana, but there is, we had talked about this before actually, that there are parts in that game that makes me even might want to look at your play and see what's happening.
Yes.
And it's quicker, it goes very quick between turns. This is basically, you roll die, then you sit down and look at your little map for like 5 minutes and people ride. Then you roll the dice again and you do the same thing and you have no idea what other people are doing anytime in the game. So basically you're just playing about other people that could have been a CPU, and then you turn and see who has the most points. And it's a fun little puzzle, but it's not one I would choose to play.
I think it's fun because I love building these roads. And I think it's very simple. I think the scorings and what I'm trying to achieve is very simple. So
I agree, it's a fun game.
I am always having fun because I'm trying to optimize this road network that I'm trying to build.
Road network,
but
yes.
I agree, there is not much. I can play this solo and have as much fun. So we can call it, and I'll wait for an app.
But
Because I want
if
the
you
app.
want to, we can keep one.
It's okay.
It's fine with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
So those are the games for this week. Not a very huge week, some smaller games and a couple of big ones as well. And so how do you feel so far? Like, this is the 6th week, I think. I think this is 6 weeks already. It's going very quick.
Oh yeah. I'm having a lot of fun still.
Yeah, we have played around like 120 games, I think now. So I'm getting this into the view as well because that's what we do. Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
About 120 games we played now. So we are ahead, basically, a bit ahead.
Yeah, it's still impossible.
Yeah, according to one person it is.
Yeah.
And I'm tending to agree.
Oh yeah.
Right, because we're getting to the point now where we have a huge pile of review games that we also have to play.
That is a thing.
Yeah, that is the biggest problem actually, is getting those games played. So there will probably be like fewer playthroughs this year basically because of this, and also more first impression reviews. The biggest games we will still be doing big reviews and playthroughs of, but just how it has to be. And because it's a huge project. And as I said, like the worst thing that will happen is that we go into 2022.
Yeah.
Like that is the worst thing that will happen. That the December 31st comes and goes, and we are not done.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing, and that's like the worst thing that can happen.
Yeah, and that will still be okay. But
I don't
think it's really
the viewers
fun.
will come here with pitchforks.
I think so.
Okay, hopefully
So
not.
I'm very scared actually. No, I still think it's fun to have this goal because I'm getting really pumped, and a lot of these games I have had a lot of fun playing again, and I'm often thinking, wow, I wouldn't have played this if we weren't doing this.
That is true.
And sometimes we also play games when we usually would have just sat in the couch watching TV, and it's been really nice playing more games together than we usually do.
And one thing that I had to note, like we haven't even, like this week we played 17 games. We only played games 4 days.
Yes.
Maybe 5, I don't know. 2 or 3 days we did not play games.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're forcing ourselves to play games every day.
And that is very important.
Yeah, that's very important. And like there was one day I was like, oh, let's play something. And we both were like, we don't really want to. And then we just didn't. And that was fine. And that will make this be fun. Like that will make this not be a chore and make it not feel horrible for the rest of the year.
Yes, I agree.
So yes, that is the end of the 6th episode of Keep or Cull. Thank you so much for all the support so far. If you are here still and you have not pressed that subscribe button, what are you waiting for?
Doing?
Do it. It's
Come
free.
On.
And also press the bell button to get notification the next time these videos come, and other videos as well. We hope you enjoyed those as well.
Yeah.
And if you want to support us and if you want to be able to pick a game, then you can go to patreon.com. My English is just
crumbling.
It's disappearing. I don't know why. You go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and you can support us there. And that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sirma.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.